Right, so everybody's been asking me to do a quick little video just to remind everyone how we fill and empty the cooling mattress and how we use the cooling mattress on any of our babies. So I've got to be quick because only so long gets uploaded to WhatsApp. So first things first, push the big green button to knock it on, and the blue lights will come on. All the alarms and everything will start alarming, which is normal, and you'll go through 2 sets of alarms before it's going to let you silence it, which is just a safety feature. So once it boots up, with the alarms as well, you should see all the different lights and buttons flash as well to alert you if anything was going wrong with the machine. If the sound wasn't working, you could at least see flashing buttons, but don't use it unless you can hear the alarm. So that's the first one, and that's the second one. Once you're happy with the alarms, you push yes, and it'll take you to the main menu. On the main menu, you've got lots of options. The first option you're going to need is the third one down, the constant mattress temperature mode. This is also known as our fill-in mode. So to use the constant mattress temperature mode, use the arrows and click down and select. And it doesn't matter about the temperature or anything because we're not actually cooling a baby on this, we're just using it to fill it. So push start and it'll take you into the mode. To be able to fill the mattress, you actually need to put a bottle full of the fluid into the top. So the mattress should be in the bottom and the bottle should be in the top. So you want to get your bottle and you want to fill it up with the fluid. If you're putting a baby on, it needs to be sterile water from a normal sterile water container. If you're doing the clean, you do exactly the same, you just use the cooling fluid. And the cooling fluid, I'm just going to silence that a second. And the cooling fluid is 1 ml of the Milton black bottle liquid to the 5 litre mark. So if the water did run out or you want to do a new one, just 1 ml of the black fluid that we use for the tanks to 5 litres. Pop that in the bottle and you're going to just click it in and keep the bottle upright. Once the bottle's upright, it's going to start to bubble and your mattress should fill. So I'm just going to pop this over here. Yeah. And pop that on there. As the mattress fills up, it will have air bubbles and bits in there. Little teeny tiny ones don't really matter. But if there's large bubbles, you do need to empty them and you need to get rid of them, which I'm going to show you how to do now. Because little bubbles will mean that there's pockets of air which will warm up if the baby's lying on it. So the way you do it is you work out which side's pushing in pressure and which side's sucking it out. So you can feel just at the base and you'll feel a little bit of a vibration. So at the minute, this is pushing in water because there's a vibration there and this one's sucking out. So what you want to do is flip all the bubbles up. So all the bubbles are at the top. Work out again which one's sucking in. So all the bubbles are up the top. And because of this center divide, you need to rotate the mattress round to get all the bubbles to go up on the right side that you want it. So just get all the bubbles up, like that, and then they'll get sucked out like you can see there, ready? There you go. All the bubbles are sucked out. Once you're happy then, there's no air bubbles or there's minimal air bubbles, and the mattress is filling up and it's getting that honeycomb shape, then you know the mattress is full enough that when you put a baby on there, it's not going to create pockets of air where they pressurise on it, which will cause warm areas, which we don't want when we're cooling a baby. So once you're happy, the mattress is all nice and plump, it's all filled up, what you can do is go back to your screen, and your screen will have changed to show you just the temperature. Click on details, and again, click on options, go down, end treatment, and push select. When you end treatment, the machine will stop buzzing like you heard then, and that means you can disconnect the bottle. You need to make sure to disconnect the bottle, you click that silver clicker, you can see it's moving the frame up and down, because otherwise you're going to rip the black bung off that, and these bottles are £160 for a plastic bottle. So make sure you push that clicker down and it'll release it to take it out. You then can discard whatever's in the bottle and leave the bottle on the side. Like I said, make sure you don't throw it away. Once you're happy that the mattress is full, at this point, you can't do anything until you've got the baby. So once the baby arrives, what you're going to be using is the servo control mode, constant rectal temperature. So go down and select. In this mode then, the first thing it's going to tell you is you need a rectal probe. So you can't use the cooling mattress on a baby unless you've got a rectal probe in. So this is where the rectal probe comes out of, the R, and all the rectal probes live in the bottom. We have now got a new rectal probe cable. So whereas before you might have noticed there was a double bubble that was in the rectal probe. Let me pull it out. Just here. These are still in here, so if we did run out, we have still got these ones in here, but the company has changed it because it's easier and it's better for cleaning. So now we have literally what looks like an aux cable to plug in. So all you need to do is get your rectal probe, and as we all know, it says it in our blue cooling file in the room, you need to measure 6 centimeters and pop a little steri strip wrap around the bottom and then put a mark with a pen, so you know you're only going to insert that 6 centimeters. Then you're going to put a little bit of the lube on it, pop it in, and then you're going to attach a Tecotherm to attach that to the leg. Once that's in the baby and you're happy that's in the baby, you're going to take the other end, the aux lead end, and you're going to attach that into the cable, like so. At this point then, you can go back to the screen and you've got your baby lying on the coolest mattress. So when it now says, is the rectal probe inserted? Yes, it's a 6 centimeters. You've secured it with the Tecotherm and you've got the mark of the black pen and the steri strip to make sure that it hasn't come out. So you're happy with the placement, so you can confirm. It's then going to ask you to set the cooling mattress. This is default set to 33.5, so we cool any term babies between 33 and 34, so ideally 33.5 is perfect, and the time we want it to be reached is 0 hours, so we want it to get there as quick as possible. So we're happy with the default settings and you click start. It'll give you one more warning again. Make sure that the rectal probe is inserted properly and the wire is in properly, because again, if it isn't in properly, it's not going to cool the baby accurately and you're not going to have the best outcomes for that baby. So once you're happy it's in, click confirm. Hang on. Click, oh, my hand's too cold, hang on, you hold that. There you go. It won't pick it up at the minute because it's indicating that my hand is too cold. So once the temperature gets up to what a normal rectal temperature would be of a normal baby, you click confirm. Oh, Jade's hands is too cold as well.
It's a bit warmer than yours.
Let's try again. There we go. Once you've clicked confirm then, it'll bring you to the cooling thing. So on this screen, you're able to read all the different readings. And remember, whenever we cool a baby, we need to be doing 15-minute observations. And again, in that blue cooling file is the 15-minute ob sheet. You want to be looking what you set the temperature at. So we want it to be 33.5. What the rectal temperature is at. So at the minute, the baby is a little bit too cold at 31.5. So what the mattress is going to do is it's going to start to warm up to get that baby to be warm. What you will see is the opposite. You'll see that this should be around 36, 35 if you started knocking the heaters and everything off. So this will actually start to drop to bring that temperature to what is happy with. When the screen isn't touched, like you saw earlier when we were filling the mattress, the screen will just turn to just a big temperature on there. If it's red, it's showing you it's not happy, like so. So this is red, it's not happy with what it's at, so it's basically too cold. If it's green, it's saying it's happy and it's within its normal limit. If you get an alarm, and it's a little, it almost looks like this, little pipette, and it's showing a blue line and it'll get an alarm. What that's basically telling you is the machine, the mattress isn't full enough. So you don't need to go out and you don't need to stop it. All you need to do is reconnect your bottle like you had before. So reconnect the bottle and the mattress will automatically continue to cool the baby, but it'll also top up any deficit of water that's been lost when the machine's been put on or anything. Like I said, as long as you top up the mattress beforehand, you shouldn't have a problem with this. It should always fill. This tends to be if you've got a long-term cooler, which we're not going to have. Once you're happy there's no more bubbles going up into the bottle and there's no more bubbles in the tube, you literally unattach, like we said before, push the silver clicker down and it releases, push the silver clicker down and it releases. There we go. Once, say for example now, the baby is no longer needing to be cool, the chance team has arrived and you're ready to knock it off, you need to click on the details button go into options and end treatment, and the machine will knock itself off. Then what you will need to do is you'll need to clean it. So exactly the same way that we filled it, go into the constant mattress temperature mode. But what you're going to do instead is you're going to put the mattress onto the top ports and put an empty bottle onto the bottom ports. So you're essentially going to put that bottle down there and the mattress will empty. And all you need to keep doing is keep an eye on that bottle, and you need to keep unplugging it to empty the bottle and refilling. Again then, with it still in constant mattress temperature mode here, once you're happy the mattress is empty, you swap it back, clip them back into the bottom, and put new water in your bottle and attach that back onto the top, and it'll fill the mattress back up. We should be leaving the mattress filled with sterile water. So what you need to do is use the cleaning fluid to clean it first, using that method with the mattress on the top and the bottle emptying. Fill it with the cleaning like we would now, bottle on the top, fill it, re-empty so the cleaning fluid is out, and then refill it with the sterile water. And once you're happy it's filled, click them both off and leave the mattress on the top. To knock the machine off, the green button doesn't do anything, it's a safety feature. You actually have to go all the way down to power off and select. And that's it. That's how you set up the cooling mattress.